If you have to clean out your parents' home after they've passed away, I want to encourage you to first walk around with your camera and take pictures of everything. Now, there's a reason why I'm encouraging you to do that. First of all, when I clean out an estate always, the first thing I do is walk around and document everything with my camera. And the reason I do that is so that if the family ever comes back and says, hey, there was this item in the living room and what happened to it, we can look at the pictures and they can point out what it is, or I can remember just what they're talking about. But the one time I didn't do that was my parents' house. Now, of course, my dad had gotten COVID and was gone within a couple of weeks. I pretty quickly had to get mom set up to move to a retirement home because she couldn't stay in the house by herself. And I was tasked with cleaning out the house. It was a big job. It wasn't the largest one I've ever done, but it was definitely in the top 3 or 4. And of course, I didn't have to worry about documenting things because the client was me, my brother, and my mom. But I regret not taking those pictures. And mainly about the part of the basement that we called the museum. I mentioned that in a video the other day. So part of the basement was probably, I guess, about 25 foot by 12 foot wide. And of course, the stairs intersected the middle of that. And over the years, that had become something that Mom and Dad always called the museum. And when people would come to visit, we would always take people down to the museum to show them what was there. So it originally started out, Dad had against one wall a workbench that he used to do reloading for his shotgun and rifle shells. And I was the middle child. I was the only girl. So, I was Daddy's little girl. So I used to sit down there on a stool and visit with him while he was doing that when I was younger. And then eventually we started out by building cases. And I loved helping Dad do that. So we had one case, the wall next to that all the Indian artifacts went into. Some of those we found just walking around the farm across the street. When they would plow, we'd go over and we'd look for arrowheads and things. A lot of it was things that Dad had bought at auctions. Then he built another case, and that was where he stored all the military things that he found at auctions. And then there was another case he built, and he had a collection of sad irons. That went in the bottom there, and just a menagerie of things went across the top. Over on the other side, he had shelves built, and he pretty much just anything that he bought that didn't fit into somewhere in the collections upstairs made its way down into the museum. And I have to say, of everything I did in my parents' house, taking that apart was the hardest thing. Because I remember all the time I spent with my dad down there setting up the displays and everything. And I kick myself now because I didn't take pictures of it. But at the time, I was so focused on getting everything taken care of because it was a lot. I was dealing with Mom, which that in itself is a lot. And I just had a lot to clear out of the house. It was a lot of work and everything. So before you start taking your parents' house apart, take pictures. Take pictures of everything.